You made a decision. Well, first, I want to apologize for making a decision. You know, it sometimes it takes guile, sometimes it takes guts, but you made a decision. You may not have been the best now that you look back at it, but you made a decision, and you're not living in the repercussions, the circumstances, the outcome of that decision. You're looking back and you're saying, "What if I just did this? What if I just did that?" And that's what I want to talk to you about. We cannot fault ourselves for being decisive. We cannot fault ourselves for being present. A lot of the times we look at these decisions, we look back at, certain paths, certain roads that we may have thought suited us, but you didn't know that then. So why fault yourself for it now? I feel like we need to do a better job at treating the person that we were with so much care because that's all they knew at the time. That's all they knew at the time. And it's so easy to look back at these decisions and be like, hey, I should have done this, I should have done that. If we lived on should haves and could haves, then we will wipe out all that we've done. We would wipe out all that we are. And I'm not saying, oh, just go and make, foolish decisions, left, right, and center. But I'm saying that if you thought about it, if you took great care into a decision, then you have to live with it. You have to accept it. You have to accept you. It's become something that we try to run away from instead of embracing. We look at everybody else's path. We look at everybody else's life and we say, "Oh, if only I did this," and I'm guilty of it. I'm very, very I'm very, very guilty of it. Talk like a baby, bro. I'm very guilty of it. I look at other people's, other people's lives, other people's decisions, other people what they're doing with their platform, and I'm like, dang, what if I switched this up? What if I did this? What if I did that? But look at the stuff you have now. Look at the people you have now. Look at the environment you're in now. Look at the fruit of what you've decided. It may not be where you want it, but you're getting there. You're getting there. Regret isn't something that you have to pick up. It's not it's not about force. I was trying to find another way to put it, but it's not about force, bro. Like, it's really, really not about force. You don't have to always look and pick apart these certain things. Okay, why here? Boom, boom, boom. No, it's okay. It's okay. You made that decision. You made that decision. You made that decision, and you are living. This is not his life or her life. This is not. Oh, you should have did this is not their life. They can comment, they can try to pick apart the decisions you made. Only you know. Only you know. Only you're living. I say this sometimes. At the end of the day, it only comes down to two people. And that's you and God. It only comes down to two people, and that's you and God. You have to stop allowing people to take you away from your decision. There are thousands of decisions I wish I made. 1,000. Would I be speaking here? Would I be sitting here talking to you guys? No, if I made those decisions. But the decisions I made have led me to this moment. Why I'm going to rejoice in this moment. I'm going to be glad in this moment. I'm going to take charge of this moment. Why? Because I'm already here. I can't get to somewhere else if I don't take charge of where I am right now. I can't get to someplace else if I'm constantly avoiding the things I've done to get to where I am right now. Your story doesn't just have to be a story. Your story is who you are, where you're going. Your story is alive. You're still writing words in the pages of that book. It's not just a story, it's your life. It's not just a story. It's not just something you can whisk away and, pause and get back to a while. No, you have to continue to keep going. You have to continue walking. You have to continue talking. You have to continue being. You have to continue supporting you. If nobody else is Nobody else is gonna support you. You support you. You know, if nobody else is gonna see that vision, you see the vision. God placed that vision in you for a reason. He placed it within you. You can't bounce it off these lifeless people. You can't bounce it off these people that He didn't give it to. He gave it to you. Talk to Him about it. You know, talk to Him about it. Something I had to do recently. I talked to Him about it, and I feel as if we're heading towards the right direction. You know, you're good, you're great, and most importantly, you're a human being. I love you. Take care. Yeah.